Foods we thought were American but actually came from other countries. 1. Peanut butter was invented in Canada. Though peanut butter is widely known in America, it was first invented by a Canadian named Marcellus Gilmore Edson, who created peanut paste and received the first patent for it. Later, in 1895, John Harvey Kellogg filed a patent for a similar peanut paste in the US, which was used to treat patients at a wellness center. 2. Macaroni and cheese came from Italy. Macaroni and cheese is beloved in the US, but it originated in Italy. The first known recipe dates back to the 13th century, found in an Italian cookbook. The dish involved pasta cut into small squares, cooked, and mixed with grated cheese, likely Parmesan. It became popular in America during colonial times, with Thomas Jefferson's enslaved chef James Hemings possibly creating the version we know today. 3. Hot dogs came from Europe, but there's debate where. Hot dogs are another American classic, but their roots are in Europe. Two cities, Frankfurt and Vienna, both claim to have created the hot dog, called Frankfurter in Frankfurt and Wienerwurst in Vienna. The hot dog became popular in America thanks to Nathan Handwerker, a Polish immigrant who opened Nathan's famous hot dog stand in 1916. 4. Fried chicken was first made in the UK. Fried chicken is often linked to the American South, but it likely originated in Great Britain, possibly in Scotland or England. One of the earliest known fried chicken recipes was found in a 1747 cookbook, and another reference comes from a diary entry in 1773 by James Boswell, who ate fried chicken in Scotland. Scottish and English settlers later brought their fried chicken recipes to the southern US, where enslaved people prepared it, and over time, it became a popular dish in the South. 5. Donuts came from the Netherlands, or maybe Britain. Donuts are popular in the US, but their origins may be in the Netherlands or Britain. A Dutch cookbook from 1667 contains a recipe for fried dough balls filled with fruit or nuts, called oliekoek. When the Dutch settled in the US, they added eggs and butter to the recipe. The British also claimed that people in Hertfordshire made fried dough balls for Fat Tuesday, and this recipe might have been brought to America. 6. Starburst candies came from England. Starburst candies, known for their fruity, chewy texture, were originally called Opal Fruits when they were released in the UK in 1960. When they came to the US in 1967, the name was changed to Starburst. At one point, the UK also changed the name to Starburst, but due to public demand, Opal Fruits returned for a limited time. 7. Mayonnaise was invented on a Spanish island. Mayonnaise is common in American food, but it was actually created far from the US. Both Spain and France claim to have invented it. The Spanish say that after winning a battle on the island of Minorca, a chef made a sauce from eggs and oil, calling it mayonnaise. After the port, the French popularized the sauce, and it eventually became known in America, where it became popular in dishes like potato salad. 8. French fries are actually Belgian, not French or American. French fries are loved around the world, especially in America, but they aren't French or American. They were likely invented in Belgium in the 17th century. Belgians fried thin slices of potatoes when they couldn't catch fish during the winter. The name French may come from the fact that French is spoken in parts of Belgium, or because Frenching means cutting food into strips. Thomas Jefferson helped introduce fries to America in 1802 by serving potatoes in the French manner. 9. Candy bars were invented in England. America has many types of candy bars, but the chocolate bar was invented in England. In 1847, Joseph Fry turned liquid chocolate into a solid by mixing sugar, cocoa, and cocoa powder. The first bars were bittersweet, not as sweet as the chocolate bars we know today. Chocolate bars became really popular in America when Milton S. Hershey made the first milk chocolate bar, leading to the famous Hershey's Company. 10. Hamburgers were first made in Germany. Hamburgers are an American favorite, but they started in Hamburg, Germany. In Germany, people ate chopped beef, which was a beef patty served with gravy, onions, and potatoes. The modern hamburger, served on bread, was created in the US at state fairs to make the meal easier to eat. 11. Watermelon was first grown in Africa. Watermelon is a favorite summer fruit in the US, but it originally came from Africa. About 5,000 years ago, the first watermelons were bitter and had hard flesh. Over time, people bred sweeter watermelons, and eventually, they spread around the world through trade. Today's juicy watermelons are the result of centuries of cultivation. Thanks for watching.